First on Fox, 2 men and 2 women are dead after a shooting at a home health care business in South St. Louis.
We're learning more about the shooter and what led up to him opening fire. We have live team coverage of the incident and how it has affected those around the area. Let's begin that coverage with Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal. Jeff?
Well, Tom, I've talked to an awful lot of people here tonight, and the bottom line is no one can seem to make any sense out of this tragedy. Police believe the owner of a home health care business inside this incubator on Cherokee Street lost his temper, argued with his workers, took out a semi-automatic handgun, and started firing. Police say surveillance video captured the shooting. The video inside this home health care office on Cherokee Street showed a brief argument. Then a man believed to be the owner started shooting. He killed 2 women and 1 man before killing himself. Police believe the victims were employees of the shooter.
The gentleman who killed the other 3 people inside the office appeared to have had an argument with the others and then at some point opened fire with a weapon. That weapon has been recovered.
I talked with one man who said he knew the shooter and said he was from Somalia but lived in the United States for some time and can't believe he would have snapped. It just doesn't make sense.
He's okay guy, very educated guy. That I tell you, he's a nice guy. I don't know what happened, we don't know.
Some witnesses say they did hear arguing, then the shots. The owner of another business located inside the same building ran to call for help.
And it was a lady coming outside screaming with her hands up, asking for help, pleading. And as she came out, she called one of the police officers. They pulled her over and asked her what was going on. And right after she said whatever, they rushed right in.
One witness who works inside the building said that he heard the gunfire and he called 911. Aside from that, we don't have anybody else that's an eyewitness to the incident.
After about 5 hours, police removed the victims' bodies. Friends stood in disbelief, unable to put words to their feelings. The shooting simply doesn't make any sense. And at this point, police tell us they are not ready to release the names of the victims. They want to make sure that they are able to notify the next of kin for each of them. All new at 10. Anything else we can find out about these victims, we'll let you know. Reporting live from South St. Louis, Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
The Somali community is speaking out tonight after 3 of their own were shot and killed this afternoon in the murder-suicide. All came to St. Louis to make a better life for themselves, only to die violently. Fox 2's Rebecca Roberts continues our live team coverage on this sad story. Rebecca?
Mandy, many immigrants left the turmoil in Somalia looking for a new life. They tell me the number of Somalis in St. Louis is growing, but the shooting that happened on this street is sending shockwaves through the community. It didn't take long for Uba Muhammad to hear the news that a woman she knew was shot and killed.
One of my friends posted a Facebook status and we called her and she told us what was going on.
Muhammad said this victim was a kind woman, a hard worker who certainly didn't deserve the fate handed to her.
I remember she used to work for my uncle Sharif at a home health care kind of near my house, and my sister used to work there also, but she was a really sweet lady. Every single time I would see her, she would say hi, but it's very tragic what happened.
Meanwhile, others who knew the shooter and victims gathered at the crime scene to trade information and console one another.
I'm crying, my body for shocking.
They are my best friends and families, and I called the families. They said they died, all of them. This is my worst day I see in my life. Very sad in the city.
As many of these Somalis came looking for a better life, Muhammad hopes this tragedy will bring them closer and won't stop them from continuing to pursue the American dream.
There's always bad people out there, but it's just, you just got to keep away from them and keep positive and just keep your head focused.
We also spoke with one of the victims' husbands off camera. He said that he spoke to his wife on the phone around noon before she went into a meeting, but he never heard from her again. New at 10, Cherokee Street is in the midst of revitalization. Hear from some business owners on their take of this tragic shooting. Reporting live in South St. Louis, Rebecca Roberts, Fox 2 News.
And we have more interviews, pictures, and information on the shooting online at fox2now.com. Just look for our team reports on the homepage.